Good day, loved ones, family, everyone. My name is Ras Sra Teru, a.k.a. Rahim, Ramon, Noguera-dobson, a.k.a. Fyahim, Kungo. Today I'm sharing a book I wrote. This will be the audio version of it. I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. I want you to like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell. That's what everybody says before. So I'm trying to generate some income here, doing something positive. So without further ado, here's my book. It's called Spiritual and Mental Self-Defense, Non-AI Generated Literature by Ras Sra Teru, a.k.a. Rahim Ramon Noguera-dobson, a.k.a. Fyahim Kungo. Fyahim Kungo Negus or Fyahim Kungo King. You can look me up. Got music. If you don't know now, you know. Forward. No AI assistance has been used in the writing of this book. Forward. There is a reason they say nice guys finish last. My mom and stepdad used to say, you slow, you blow. Or how about this one? Life's not fair. The truth in these cliches lie in the fact that in this carnivorous world we live in, a person or species less fast or less aware can be killed and forgotten about just as quick. Capitalism is, without me running to Google or a dictionary, an ideology that involves capitalizing on any and every situation a true capitalist can. So what if you're a loving and caring person who cherishes equality? Well, if this is the case, this book is for you. It's about being strong enough, both mentally and spiritually, to defend yourself and your loved ones from the constant attacks on our mind, spirit, and soul. Livication. We don't deal with no dead business. So instead of dedication, we got the livication. Let me put on my crown. I don't want y'all try to judge I'm man natty. I'm man natty is for I man and the most high. It's not for the vein. But I'm not calling you vain. But anyway, back to the book. Livication. I livicate this book to my little brothers and sister Malik, Antonio, and Candy, and to anyone and everyone who needs help defending their mind and spirit from the manipulative and evil energies that try their best to hinder our inner peace, our self-love, and our self-awareness, and our overall prosperity. Special thanks. First things first and always first, I thank the Almighty for this capability to put out this book and this message. Haile Selassie I. Secondly, thanks for my cousin Samora, who has been telling me I should write a book for decades. Here it is, cuz. And a special thanks to you, the reader, or the listener. What's the point of writing a book with no one to enjoy it? You make this book have meaning. Love. Chapter 1. Relax. You're strongest when you are at ease. Your strikes and blocks are the most acute and the most powerful. This too is a scenario when presented with spiritual and mental opposition. No need to scream unless you are trying to prove how loud you can be, and even then, channeling your vocal octave to be as loud as possible is a technique, not some all-out effort where you end up losing your voice. You must remain calm, like an oh-so-poised opera singer, with complete control of their musical instrument of a voice. Remain calm and keep composure. There's a term called crashing out. It's similar to a kamikaze attack. Basically, a person loses self-control, ignores all consequences, and seeks immediate revenge on an adversary. It's the opposite of progress. It's beyond a desperation maneuver. It's practically a suicide attempt. Don't crash out no matter the situation. Pray before you make any decisions in life. Even deciding what you will eat or drink next can be a huge life-changing event. So be sure to pray first and ask the Most High for guidance. After praying, put your trust in the Almighty that your prayers were received and that you are now being guided by the Cree lover of life, not the Cree hater. We not hate the Most High loves I and I. So the Cree lover of life is guiding I and I. As a salesperson, I am under constant attack by both my clients and my competitors. My clients don't usually care about my expenses and my desire to survive and be prosperous. They usually only care about saving money on their end. And arguing with customers is counterproductive when it comes to customer satisfaction and future sales. So I must remain calm in my interactions. I have to make adjustments in order to please them and still keep my business afloat. Sometimes I have to reject their request with an apology and a reason for denying their request, all to make future business with them and those they influence continue. Many times my competitors are also my friends, or they may pretend to be friends. And to keep the competition friendly and not hazardous, I must keep my interactions with them civil, disclosing only need-to-know information without appearing to keep secrets. Sometimes I have to show a bit of transparency in letting them know that certain things are confidential. In the words of the great Sizzler Kalungi, think conscious and come out of careless argument. Chapter 2. Crystals. Tiger's eye for protection, clear quartz to charge the crystals, and for healing. Obsidian to clear the mind, selenite to cleanse other crystals, onyx for more protection, jade for wealth, aventurine for prosperity, pyrite for abundance, labradorite to help fight addiction and enable transdimensional travel. Crystals are natural energy sources. Just as certain fruits are high in certain vitamins, certain crystals are high in certain energy vibrations. Marijuana buds that are more potent will have more crystals than average. Once they are smoked and inhaled, they begin working miracles throughout the holy temple that is your body. Water as well. These crystal-possessing elements have the ability to hear, and when prayed over, they can heal you of illnesses that affect your mind and your body and your spirit and your soul. Always pray before eating, drinking, reading, listening, bathing, viewing, and or internalizing anything, whether sound, substance, or visualization. Ask the Almighty to bless it and to sanctify it and to restore and recharge the crystals in them, that they may only help you, heal you, cleanse you, purify and protect your essence. Chapter 3. Chants. Come, let we go. Chant and pray a psalm a day, keep the devil away, trust and obey, never you go astray. Come, let we go, chant and pray, keep the devil. Hey, big up Jack Cure and Spectacular. Chanting is the way of the Rastafari liberty. It's how we destroy spiritual wickedness in high and low places. The Psalms are to be chanted. The chants are also powerful. They are prophetic. Light a fire and gather with the angels, and chant as the brethren beat the harps, the African kete drum, and the Sistrans shake the cymbals. Chant down colonialism, chant down oppression, chant down slavery, chant down Babylon, chant up the highest praises, chant the name of the Almighty, yeah! Kadamawi, Haile Selassie, Empress Menenasfa, yeah! Elohim, Adonai, yeah! Negus Negias, Abata Chinoi, yeah! Haile Selassie the first, Mama Menenasfa the earth, yeah! Kadam Yahweh, Haile Selassie. Chase away Satan with the high divine chanting. The chants I chant are also powerful. Gather with the prayer warriors and warrioresses and chant down all folly. Chant all the way to Zion. Chant forever. Sit down and relax, Raphael. Sit down and behave yourself. Hey. Sit. Sorry. Chapter 4. Sacramental fire and smoke. Blaze up the chalwa. Be sure to fast from eating deaders, animal products, because when you blaze chalice, it brings up all impurities, and if you've been eating the dead, you will throw up. It cleanses you. It casts out demons and negativity. Ganja is the healing of the nation, and its sacramental smoke is the antidote for the brain filthy and spiritual defilement that we are threatened with in society. Fire burn those negative social stigmas on the marijuana plant. The Almighty made this plant to heal us and protect our minds from being negatively programmed. It also helps fight depression and anxiety while stimulating creativity and the overall sense of humor. It causes laughter and increases joy. Frankincense, myrrh, sage, palo santo, and natural dry wood fire smoke are good for chasing away bad spirits. Keep the fire burning. Fire represents truth. Fire represents light. Fire exposes what's in the dark. Fire is the purification. It cleanses all germs and bacteria. Burn lies and wrongs. It's the truth and rights that free ya. Can't hide in the dark, cause the fire make us see ya. If you're wicked and I eat ya with the heat. Hey, more fire. Chapter 5. Psalms. I have only used obia or voodoo once in my life. May the Almighty forgive I if I was wrong for doing so. I was sentenced to 6 months jail time and only required to stay in jail for 5 months. While in there, I memorized the first 5 Psalms, the 23rd and the 24th Psalm, the 87th Psalm, and Psalm 133, also Psalm 121. I had been taught years prior that the 5th Psalm could actually be used to defend yourself from judges in the courtroom. But when taught this, I recognized it as a form of obia or voodoo. I was given a job in the laundry room while serving my 5-month sentence, and the policy was that inmates were entitled to 1 day of game time for every 6 days of work. The officer in charge of putting in the game time acted like he didn't want to give me the 2 days of game time that I was entitled to, and rather than argue, I chanted the 5th Psalm non-stop until he came up and whispered in my ear, "You're going home tonight." My favorite psalm is Psalm 3, and Psalm 133 gives clues on how a child of the Almighty may live forever. Chant them, memorize them, live them, use them as armor to protect your mind and your spirit. Chapter 6. Water. They say we're 70% water. My dad teaches me that air is God, and it's also part of water. So if my dad is right, God is in water. Dehydration can cause delusions and despair. Pray over the water and drink it. A good friend of mine who goes by the stage name Moonchild, tells me it's not good to drink out of plastic and that it emits excess estrogen. So I will share these teachings. See, that's why it's good to read over your work, because it says BCC teachings. 1 second, let me fix that. So I will share. These teachings in this book. She also shared a water filtering method where she puts moringa seeds in her water and purifies the tap water. Coconut water is said to have natural electrolytes. Drink up and always pray over the water first. This is how you make highly water or holy water. Ask it to heal you and cleanse you of any and all illnesses and impurities, and for its crystals to be restored and recharged. Do this over your bath water as well. Pray before you shower. According to the New Testament, anything you ask for in Christ's name shall be given to you as long as you have faith. The law of attraction is basically faith in the power of word, sound, and thought frequency. Chapter 7. Love. It conquers all. With love, I can overthrow a corrupt government without being labeled an enemy. In the book of Matthew, the main character, Jesus, says to love your enemies. It's the most effective way to defeat your opponent. Love isn't a weak force. Love is power. Love is mercy and perfect judgment. My cousin Antonio told his dad that holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting it to kill the person you're holding a grudge against. There's a proverb that says, he who loves his child will beat his child. I say he who loves his enemies will beat them too. Beat them with love. Defeat them with love. Leave them no opportunity for victory with love. Most religions teach that God is love. My Uncle Felipe taught us a song that goes, start the day with love. Fill the day with love. End the day with love. For love is the way of God. Love, love, more love. One love. Love. Love is the perfect defense for your mind and spirit. On Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street in Miami, under the I-95 bridge, there's a mural of Dr. King and a quote that says, let no man bring you so low that you hate him. He knew how powerful love is and refused to relinquish that strength. Don't relinquish yours. Harness the power that is love within your spirit and within your mind, and crush that which attacks you spiritually and mentally. Acknowledgements. Big up Rasa Betty Nayahuma, Ras Elijah, Rasta Korniga Sassad, Zabo Fire, Gideon, Culture, Dawood, Sister Jazanai, Ras Daniel, Sister Arlene, Sister Carol Menelik, and the entire Rastafari community for showing us so many things as pertaining to the fire, chants, psalms, Ethiopian royal tradition, and more. Bless up Queen Felicia Scissorhands of Enchanted Jewels, Fort Lauderdale, for teaching I about crystals and orishas. Big up mom and dads, unks and aunts, nephews and nieces and cousins, grandmas and grandpas, friends and family. The love is real and it is eternal. That concludes my book. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it enlightens you. I hope that you're able to use these words and stay protected at all times, mentally and spiritually, and defend yourself physically as well. But that's not what this book is about. It's about the mind and the spirit. Because these things, I don't see a lot of information out there on how to defend yourself mentally and spiritually. So please get yourself a copy of this book. I am about to release it. First, I choose to release it as an audiobook right now on YouTube. So once again, I ask that you like, subscribe, share, ring the bell. And I'll try to put out more positive content like this to help uplift I and I. One love, one heart, one harmony. Nakupenda.